And we're getting this amazing falafel and shawarma.
So finally, after touring Columbia University and after meeting Katie's sister, we are on the way to go to NYU, New York University, and I'm really excited to see that because मैं Georgia State University से पढ़ा हूँ, and that's in a city, and NYU is also in the heart of the city. So I want to see how similar the life at NYU is compared to Georgia Tech as well as Georgia State University. Look, that's vintage India.
And this is Heritage India fashion. So this neighborhood is called Murray Hill, but because a lot of Indian stores and restaurants came here, they now call it Curry Hill.
Oh.
But it's like the Little India part of Manhattan, but the real Little India, or Little Punjab rather, is in Queens.
Queens.
Martha Stewart, she's a famous chef and homemaker. And yeah, so it's a cool store. Chote Nawab, what's that? Small something.
No, that's Chote Nawab.
What does that mean?
I don't know the meaning of Nawab. भूल गया. So I'm gonna use Apple Pay. Oh my god! Map is so complicated.
We are here.
Oh.
We're at 28, and we're going to Uyghur.
NYU. Oh god. So you guys will not believe कि अभी जो walk to NYU is longer than the subway ride, which was 6 minutes. Now we have to walk for 8 minutes to make it to NYU.
I would get lunch at that little deli. Han's Deli Grocery.
Han's Deli. We are crossing Equinox, which is one of the fanciest gym in New York City. Equinox is the most popular luxury gym in New York क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको 30 plus locations मिल जाती हैं in the city. And the cost is unbelievably affordable, only $140 per month in COVID, and pre-COVID it used to be even $500. तो अगर आप estimate करो, your yearly expenses on gym can be even $3,000. I think that's very similar to India. We keep that so that like people don't climb the houses and go all the way to the top. जैसे गाना है ना ऊंची है building.
No, it's for the birds. They don't poop.
Really?
They don't land there and poop there. Yeah, they're not worried about people climbing.
Music.
I don't know where they would go in, right?
Now, NYU's Stern School of Business is top 10 business school in the US, and ये school इतना special इस कारण नहीं है because of academics, but mainly because of 200 plus club options in the city, especially at NYU. So we finally made it to NYU campus, especially NYU Business School. NYU is also the campus where Shah Rukh Khan's daughter, Suhana Khan, studies. And I happened to message her as well. मैंने DM किया था, but she did not reply.
I mean, I think the odds of her actually replying were less than 1%. No offense.
यहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए I had to cover 10,000 steps or 5 miles distance. तो इससे ये पता चलता है by living in New York or by using public transport आपको इतना ज़्यादा walk करने को मिलता है and you stay fit as well. Because personally मैंने पूरे campus में किसी unfit person को नहीं देखा. All are really really fit by living in New York. This is the campus where you can see maximum number of exchange students. Because of COVID you might not see that many because क्योंकि आपको पता है कि NYU के कितने ज़्यादा campus I think there are more than 12. NYU Shanghai, Paris, LA, NYU London, NYU Abu Dhabi, and you name, like you can find in pretty much every continent. So there are so many NYU campuses. So इसका ये फ़ायदा है कि you can यहाँ पे जो students आते हैं from like Abu Dhabi जहाँ पे उनका king tuition fee pay कर देता है because pretty much in Abu Dhabi you can get up to 100% scholarship. So by studying there, you can get to exchange in NYU in New York. So that's the best part.
Do you want to ask?
So we are currently on West 4th Street and about to enter Washington Square Park, जो यहाँ की मतलब मेन चिल करने की डेस्टिनेशन है. बिकॉज अगर आप यहाँ पे रहोगे आपको रोज़ डिफरेंट परफॉर्मेंसेज मिलेंगी. एवरी डे इज़ वेरी यूनिक एंड डिफरेंट इन न्यूयॉर्क एंड यू विल गेट टू एक्सपीरियंस दैट. मेरे ख्याल से कोई बंदा यहाँ पे रह के बोर नहीं हो सकता. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट विल बी माई ड्रीम टू लिव हियर एज वेल. एंड यहाँ पे Katie has lived here, so she has seen a lot of unique performances here.
Yeah, and I also watched a movie in the park here.
Really?
Yeah, they had like a big projector and I brought a cushion and I sat and I watched it. It was fun.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
But I hope we get to see a performance too, but not sure.
Like Bernie Sanders, I think, had a huge political rally here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a big, rally.
And this arch personally reminds me of Atlantic Station या फिर India Gate. Cost of each
So
print.
these are between 60 and 100. You just show me which one, and those are between 40 and 50. My name is L'Oreal. I've sold 11,000 paintings out here. Used to be a professor. And the price of my work, I'm now selling paintings at 100,000. But I'm still out here. That's Swiss Beast right there. But I'm still out here. I got arrested, but I'm still out here. So for me, I'm not after fame. I'm after something more critical.
These are so expensive. Washington Square Park में you can also find world's most famous dosa by Dosa Man.
Yeah, he's Tamilian. And his line's like 2 hours long.
And students के लिए he sells dosa at a price which is rare to find in New York.
And you really don't know, which building is part of NYU or not. It's kind of just like they have a flag and you're like, oh yeah, like, I'm still on campus. So
Yep, it's very hard to tell. And all the buildings look like they are like, public or university. It's so hard
exactly,
to tell.
it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is my second day at NYU campus and I finally got to meet some alumni. So hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, my name's Vikram. I go by Vic. I'm a 4th year in the NYU Dental School. And this is my girlfriend Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. I just graduated NYU Dental.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
you both were in the dental program.
Correct. Well, I still am. She just graduated. So she's a doctor now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Many congratulations.
Thank you.
So my first question is, why did you choose NYU for dental or like for, it's in med school, right, technically?
Yeah, like, so there's something called Medical Mile. Okay, and it goes from, it's on 1st Avenue. Between 34th Street and like 20th Street.
Okay.
You have the dental school, you have the med school, you have nursing school, you have a bunch of different of the healthcare schools in that area. I'm from Florida, so I knew I wanted to live in New York for a little bit. And I was fortunate enough to get accepted, so I decided to come here.
Awesome. Where are you from originally? Like,
My parents are from India, but I was born in Connecticut and then we moved to Florida.
awesome. And what about you?
Same. My parents were from Bangalore, but I grew up in Chicago, and then we came to New York.
Awesome. दोस्तों ये मैप क्लियरली बताता है द प्रोज एंड कॉन्स ऑफ स्टडीइंग इन NYU क्योंकि आपको सिर्फ बिल्डिंग्स ही दिखेंगी बिकॉज दे हैड लिमिटेड स्पेस like area wise, so the only way to expand was in terms of height. So काफ़ी tall buildings बन गई, for example building number 25 which is Washington Place, and the pro is indeed that you get to see a lot of downtown life. जैसे यहाँ से जो Times Square है, Times Square is only 20 minutes by subway, so you can get to experience a lot of downtown and midtown life, जो कि आपको अच्छा लगता है when you're young, but later on in winters जब आपको subway लेनी पड़ती है, it becomes difficult to manage, right?
Yeah.
This is the only way we can enter today.
They want to make money.
Yeah. Oh wait, mask.
I have the exact shirt, but without the NYU written.
Yep. So they have an authorized Apple store for just for NYU students as well. And one more thing I noticed ki that if you are a Columbia student or NYU student, you have access to each other's libraries. So ek dusre ki library mein jaake you can get to exchange with students of different universities as well. So that's really cool. Yep. In New York. Now finally it's time for something sweet in the most popular bakery shop of NYU, that is Bread's Bakery. So I remember Sarah sent you a birthday gift from that bakery as well, right?
Yeah, chocolate babka. It's a bread with chocolate swirled throughout it.
Yep, it's like a pastry shop, so बहुत unique shop है. And यहाँ पर भी मस्त. तो Atlanta, Georgia is one of the few places that opened up pretty quickly, but New York is still behind. And यहाँ पे mask पहनना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Let's go. It smells so good. It's one of the most unique pastry shop I've seen. Only 4 left. Let's get one. It's $15 each, right?
Yeah. I want the braided bread. It's called challah.
4th of July bread. Finally ready to have one of the best cheesecake in New York. And यहाँ पे ये जो dining area है, this is outside because of COVID. Inside dining is not allowed. Still in New York, because I think Atlanta was one of the few places, right?
Oh, I think indoor dining is allowed in New York, but they just created this area because in the past it used to not be allowed.
Oh, it wasn't allowed in the past.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in some places still indoor dining is not yet allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why outside area like this is important.
Yeah. Really good.
It's really unique.
It's really rich, right?
Yeah.
I've seen cheesecake with this powdered sugar on top actually, but it's good.
Yep. Really good.